Hey, up viewers and viewers. Hey, there he is. There's Phil over there. How you doing, Phil?
We do it together there. A bit of, we'd say it together. So the viewers know that there's two people here, not four, not three, not one, but twa. No, not twa. Duh. I can't even speak French. Bloody hell.
No. Deary me.
So we're coming now. This FML we have not done in quite a while. Yes, a long time ago was the last time we had a go at FML.
Indeed.
So let's see what predicaments people have put them in. Now, this is also very similar to the Reddit Today I Fucked Up.
Yes.
There are some similarities to those two things. But I shall start from Ireland. We're going, bye. I'm off. See you.
Oh, you see. Oh, right. Okay. Well, that's the end of the video then. Not even a minute in.
So I was finishing up an internship. So while driving past the other interns, I said, bye, losers, as a joke. It turns out, that the CEO was with them and fully heard me yell that.
Yeah, it's kind of a widey eye, isn't it?
I think a bit of karma may have bit you in the arsehole.
Indeed. But also, I feel there's an element of that's hilarious to that as well, in all honesty.
Oh, yes, our third option. I think we came up with like 10 different options.
We did, yeah. More information needed, that's hilarious, and whatever the other ones were.
That's hilarious. Also, I don't care if doctors have revealed that you can drink olive oil every day. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not just going to be drinking a little glass of olive oil.
Clearly some. I mean, it looks like the name of the site that's advertising that is Ancient Roots, which sounds sketchy as hell. Sounds like some weird homeopathic alternate nonsense.
And even the man there looks like he's not enjoying it.
Yeah, he's like, why the fuck am I doing this?
Well, anyway, back to the topic. So I think, this would be fun. I don't know what I think the CEO would probably. They wouldn't have done anything. I mean, that's not like a sort of like disciplinary or something, or want to make you instantly, be kicked off your internship. No, it's just going to be maybe if the CEO's, doesn't really like it, he might just say talk saying didn't like that, but I'm sure it'd be fine. If he's a good CEO, if I was the CEO and saw an intern doing that to others, I'd probably go. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, hopefully your CEO is chill and isn't some weirdo, but yeah, that's a little bit widey eye, a little bit that's hilarious.
I would say, yes, definitely. Okay.
Human interface. Today at a supermarket self-checkout, I loudly complained to the machine, why won't you scan, you useless idiot? An employee walked up behind me and said, you need to press start.
That can happen. Although, do you need to press start? Because I can usually. I know the options like, do you have a bag or not? But sometimes you can just scan
sometimes
the item.
You can.
Yeah, it will scan instantly.
Yeah.
So what supermarket? Oh, it's in the US. Maybe that's just the UK then. Yeah, because in the UK you can just scan without having to do anything. You just go up to the self-checkout machine, scan, and it will do it.
Yeah. Usually I find with ones in the UK, it's like, there's sometimes like a start button, but alternatively you can literally, like say, just scan an object and it'll start off scanning all your objects and all that, and it'll be fine. Yeah. This actually reminds me a bit of my grandma, who my mother always takes her to the local library every so often to obviously check in and out books and all that, but whenever she tries using the self-checkout machine in the library, she cannot do it, because the thing is, like, obviously the books have like a barcode in them and you have to like hold it over the scanner for like a second or two, but she keeps like just whizzing it through, and it's like, no, just slow down. You're not scanning it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've noted that Aldi and Lidl don't do self-checkout. I think the reason is
they do in some of them. Like there's a Lidl here in Swindon which does have self-checkouts, but not all of them do, which is a bit weird.
No. I'm sorry. I'm thinking wrong. Lidl do, not all of them, but Aldi don't actually do self-checkout. Aldi, I don't know the reason why. I think what was it? There was a reason why they don't do self-checkout. I think they find it a bit more expensive.
Yeah, I've heard like security issues around them, like the amount of people who just like pretend to scan things but actually don't, and then just walk off with them, is apparently scarily high.
Hang on, how can that work then? Because if you don't scan it, it's not going to be taken out of the supermarket stock system. So the alarm system at the entrance and exit will go off.
It depends if they have those alarm systems though, because I've like seen some supermarkets that don't actually have them, which you think is a real security oversight. But I guess that's how it happens. Yeah.
I mean, some go a bit overboard, but mind you, I like because I've seen one with the supermarket with I think it was a Morrison's where they had those alarm scanner on the toilets.
Oh right, yeah.
So they'd be there in front of the toilet, which is clever because it means you can't like go in there and try to escape. With one.
Aye. Indeed. Yeah, this is a bit of a widey eye, this one. You were being a bit inobservant, OP.
Observant is the right word, yes.
Indeed.
Dinner is on me.
Oh, thanks, Phil.
Yeah, I bought you some. What would you like for dinner? All I've got is a sprout. There you go, enjoy your sprout. After a long, exhausting day at work, I had no energy to do much of anything. So, with that in mind, I got Arby's on the way home. When I did get home, I was trying to carry the bag inside. It ripped open and spilled my food all over the driveway. I've seen many incidents with this.
Yeah.
This is why it might be good to double bag, or it might be, just to try and hold it.
Indeed.
I've seen it on many well, that sucks subreddits where people have had got there and it's just spilled all over and they're obviously really distraught.
Yeah, it
what
happens.
Do you do at that point? I suppose you could try and salvage some of the food and put it back in. And I mean, if it's not been on the ground too much, I think it should be okay. It depends if it's fallen onto grass and soil.
Yeah.
Then
I was going to say if it's packaged as well, then it'll be fine. You can just take it in and store it and all that.
Now, Arby's is a very popular American fast food chain. I believe they do burgers. I know they do burgers. What else do Arby's do? Well, I know they've got a very popular burger. Yeah, let's have a look, shall we? What's
Arby's menu? Let's have a look at Arby's. Fuck off! I don't want a precise location.
Is there an Arby's in the UK? Is there?
Is there?
Okay.
Let's have a look at this. Arby's UK. Is that a thing? Does not currently operate in the UK according to the AI overview.
Let's have a look at the menu. What can you get?
You can get burgers. Oh, fuck. Reject non-essential. Let's have a look at their burgers. A deluxe burger, 600 calories, 880 calories in a double deluxe burger.
They've got some interesting burgers. They've also got, hang on a minute, go back. Have they got just default sandwiches there? I just saw. Aren't they? Looking at Arby's Classics.
Arby's Classics. Yeah.
Oh, they do. So you can just get a default sandwich. Oh my God. These are very calorific for just a simple sandwich. Look, a roast turkey bacon sandwich, 800 calories.
They look like they're just jam-packed, though, full of meat and cheese and all sorts. That's
their famous. That's their famous beef there. That sort of briskety thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Indeed.
If there's any Americans in the viewers, they're probably like, fucking hell, how do you not know what an Arby's is? Because we don't have them in the UK, you just saw.
Yeah, absolutely. What have they got on the sides and snacks? White cheddar mac and cheese, the usual sort of stuff. Fries, mozzarella sticks, jalapeno bites.
It does look nice, yeah.
Milkshakes. Well, there you go. That was the Arby's menu, ladies and gentlemen. Just a little quick detour to have a look.
That was our sponsor for today. Yes, we are actually sponsored by Arby's. That's why we can do that.
I'll take that $50 million check right now, Arby's. Thank you very much.
Yeah, hold it up, please. This is most unfortunate. In no way, shape, or form can this be you deserved it. Come on, 28 people.
Yeah.
Give it a rest.
The only way I could sort of envisage this potentially being a you deserved it is if, I don't know, the bag was like overpacked to the point where it was going to rip anyway. But even then, that probably wouldn't be OP's fault. That'd be the fault of whoever at the Arby's packed it. So, yeah.
Well,
indeed. Your life sucks. Okay. Yeah. How appropriate from 2009. Today I found out my husband had bought my 1-year-old daughter a shirt that says birth control fail in pink glittery letters. He even took her out in it while I was at work. Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Okay, maybe you just need to have a word with your husband and say, I don't think that's appropriate.
Who's made a shirt like that?
I bet you that's some ridiculous cheap thing you can get on Temu or something. Yeah.
Well, no.
Temu wasn't around back then, was it?
Yeah, I was about to say, Temu wasn't around in 2009.
No. There probably would have been another one at that time. There was probably some cheap knockoff shit.
Like Craigslist, probably.
Yeah, Craigslist.
66,000 in lives. Yeah, but I think you're gonna have to scrap that shirt, or I don't know. Maybe it's something funny for the future.
Yeah, it's got an element of that's hilarious to it, but at the same time, I think that's your life sucks on that one. So hopefully, you've got rid of that shirt. I mean, you probably will have done because it's a 1-year-old daughter, and that's been 2009. So they'll be a lot older now. They won't have that shirt anymore.
They'll be a heck of a lot older now. Yeah.
Indeed. On to the next one, Phil.
Isn't it 1 inch? Today we were watching old kung fu movies, and I said how ridiculous the 2-inch punch was. My dad claimed he taught it to himself years ago, so like an idiot, I dared him to prove it. 2 inches later, I was across the room gasping for breath. I guess it is real then.
Wow. Damn.
Oh, okay, so that's interesting. I thought it was called the 1-inch punch, actually.
I don't know.
Not heard of it.
I don't really know.
I haven't watched many kung fu movies, I must say. I think I'm trying to remember. I did watch. Have you ever seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
I've actually never watched it. No, I probably should.
I've seen. Long time ago, but yeah, obviously Jackie Chan is a popular kung fu movie actor.
Obviously, like
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee was, like I was about to say, the OG, the one who seems to be, the big person everyone thinks about when they think of kung fu movies.
Exactly. Yeah. But that's a bit mean of your dad.
I know. Yeah, same.
Well, actually, no. I can see why people said you deserved it, because you did actually, provoke him.
Yes, you did do something a bit idiotic there, OP. But still, yeah. I mean, I guess he just winded you by the sound of it. It doesn't say he actually hurt the OP or anything.
It's an awful sensation being winded.
It is. Yeah.
It's really like because it's like you have a moment where you find like I can't breathe, but then it goes away.
Yeah, you get your breath back. Yeah, indeed. YDI. There we go. It is me, isn't it? Sabotage.
Yep.
Today I can't afford to lose my job, but I've been consciously sabotaging my job for months now. My manager pulled me aside to let me know that I'm untrustworthy and need to improve. I'm smart and have no idea why I'm doing this to myself. I had a great work ethic in my previous job, even winning awards for it. That's weird, yeah.
What? That doesn't make any sense. Why are you doing that? Why are you sabotaging?
I guess, is this one of those instances where it's like this person, they hate their job but they can't afford to lose it, but it's like on one level they're acting sort of emotionally in terms of they're trying to do things where it's like get them to lose it but they can't actually afford to lose it. They're in the rational side of the brain versus the emotional side, I guess, is how I'm trying to explain this.
No, I think you make a valid point there. It could be something like that, but I wonder what you're doing to sabotage. Obviously, not doing the work that you've been assigned to do, or not doing it well. But if you should, even if you don't like a job, you need to carry on if you need it, and then start looking for something else.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, don't do anything here that's stupid, OP, that could end up ruining your own chances of getting another job here, because you don't know how often your managers here might be talking to each other, particularly if you're looking at getting a job elsewhere in a similar field. Other employers may look into your employment history, and that may involve contacting previous managers. Just be careful here, please.
Yeah,
indeed.
Yeah, that's what you've got to think of. So just stop sabotage.
Yeah.
And just keep going at it, and then work on finding another job, and then it might get a bit better if you can find something else.
Yeah.
The way they said they had a great work ethic in a previous job, I wonder if the previous job was different to the job they have now, and this wasn't what they expected.
Maybe. I don't know. I think there is a bit of an element of you deserved it to this. There's also a bit of an element of more information, please. Like, what's going on? What is your job here? What was your previous job? There's I don't know. We could learn more if the OP had put a bit more in it. But it's a weird one. Indeed.
HR sucks. Today, HR informed me they would not be investigating my formal complaint against my boss. This after 4 months of relentless bullying, including calling me while I was on vacation to tell me to do work, and eliminating my position, which he found out I'd gone to HR.
Ooh, right, you need to friggin' take that to tribunal by the sound of it.
Because that's the HR should be trying to help, although there's many things that say that HR are on the side of the company.
Yeah, that's the thing. Some HR departments in some organisations, sometimes the way they act, you are not on the side of the employees. You are just doing the boss's bidding and trying to cover their tracks and that kind of thing. Yeah. But yeah, I think this is the thing where you get the Labour Board involved by the sound of it.
Have you got, what would be a good idea is have you managed to collect evidence?
Yes, that's the thing,
emails, various things like that, because then you can prove
Yeah.
what's been going on.
Indeed.
This is what you should. If at any point you start to feel something's going a bit wrong, you should start collecting evidence.
Yeah. If you ever feel like there's an employee in your organisation who is sort of, bullying you, doing anything that you think is untoward or is misconduct, anything like that, you need to start keeping evidence of that. You need to start keeping evidence of things like unreasonable demands, malicious communications, anything like that, or like instances, for example, where if you have like approved vacation and you take it and then suddenly they're calling you up and accusing you of not coming in, or they're telling you to do work, you've got to keep a record of that, of the paperwork and all that. Yeah.
They can't. Yeah. Your holiday time is your holiday time.
Indeed.
I know it's different in the US, because you don't get holiday time in the US. You get paid time off, and you don't get as much as you get in the UK, which is absolutely ridiculous.
I feel like I hear so many horror stories of companies in the US who just like, when you start working for them, it's like suddenly they think basically you are their slave, more or less, and like they call you up on weekends and say, "Oh, can you just do this work for us?" It's like, no, it's my weekend, it's my day off. I'm not being paid for this.
That's the problem. They don't really get vacation days or holiday days like we do in the because obviously, like when you start when you're like the minimum wage or you're starting, you might get something like 23, 24 days every year, but like in the US, no, you don't really get that, and you're going to get like paid time off. And if the boss feels that you've got to do, we're understaffed, you can't go.
Yeah. Indeed. So yeah, there's definitely your life sucks on this one, but also I think another option, which is you need to escalate this. You can't take that lying down. Come on, that's just unreasonable by the sound of it.
Button number 11 is stop. Tell your boss you're being an arse.
Yeah. Escalate. Get tribunal involved. Blah blah blah. All that. You need to do that. OP. Who was it next? It's me, isn't it? Basic terrorism. Today I went to Home Depot with my boyfriend. There were a large number of men at the front of the store speaking Spanish. As we left, he ran back inside shouting, la migra esta aquí. They screamed and ran in panic. I'm dating a racist scumbag who thinks terrorising minorities is funny. I don't actually know what la migra translates as, because I feel like I need to figure out what that is. Hold on, if I bring up...
Oh no, it's not what I think, is it?
Oh god, I hope not. La migra. So it's like la migra. What was it? Esta. La migra esta aquí.
No, esta aquí are here. Is it got a thing? The immigrants are here.
Oh, I see. Okay, right.
It's not Italian. Italian detective. It's not Italian, that's supposed to be Spanish.
Yeah, weird. How strange. But yeah, that does sound like given the situation in the US at the moment, with, technically ICE, yes, they're supposed to be rounding up people who are illegally in the country, but there have been tons of instances of them sort of, detaining people first and asking questions later, and then it turning out that actually the people they've detained are lawfully in the country. There have been instances of it. It has been very heavy-handed, let's put it that way. So
that's what it means. I think it means the immigrants are here.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah.
How bloody racist that is.
I know. It just seems. It just seems like a douchebag thing to do overall. That does. I'm surprised how many people have put YDI on that one.
I don't. Maybe they're thinking, well, you should have realised that your boyfriend is like this.
Yeah.
Being racist, and have you not spotted it sooner?
Yeah, but then again, like, I'm prepared to give the OP the benefit of the doubt here, because, like, this could be the first time, genuinely, that they've seen that this is what their boyfriend's like. This might be the first time that, politics, they've ever really discussed it. But, because things like, we don't know how long this OP's been with their boyfriend. Like, they could have only started to date them recently. Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. If it's recent, then you might not know. But if they've been together a while, then you should have really picked it up.
Yeah, if you've been with them a while, you'd think they'd know by now. So on one level, I can see where YDIs are coming from, but at the same time, like, we don't know. I feel like they're making a bit of an assumption there, and so I think the OP probably just needs to clarify that.
This is also reminding me. Have you seen recently in the news here that everyone's like putting British and England flags everywhere, and painting roundabouts with the England flag.
Yeah, which I think is fine if people want to do that. They can. It's fine to celebrate those flags and all that. It just depends.
Same sort of thing.
Yeah, just don't do anything scummy. That's all, I guess, is really the key point there. Don't sort of, try and use that as a way of basically acting in a way that is bigoted or anything. But if you're just doing it innocently, because you want to celebrate your flag and your country, that's fine. You do you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think we're saying Your Life Sucks a bit on this one.
I would go with that one. Yeah.
Just give them the benefit of the doubt on this. Yeah.
See what people said you deserved it.
Yeah, indeed. It's you, isn't it?
Good time. Oh, we got 2011. Okay, so another old one. Today it's my birthday. No, it's not. It's not my birthday, but it's this person's birthday. Back in 2011, it was. I woke up to a text message from the ye old boyfriend breaking up with me. Oh, that's just what you want to hear on your birthday. When I commented on his impeccably bad timing, he admitted he'd forgotten it was my birthday.
Oof.
Wow, well, that's great.
Yeah, well, that's two things. There, eh? Two things we could click here. Obviously, Your Life Sucks. We could also add in our other option here, which is you dodged a bullet, because by the sound of it, he's a bit of a douche, basically.
Yeah, that must feel awful. But the fact, maybe, is that going to swing in your way to thinking, oh, maybe he's not so good after all if you can't remember when my fucking birthday is?
Well, it's just one of those things that I can see being a bit of a rub. Because you think, as a bare minimum, if you're going to be in a relationship, come on, try and remember your partner's birthday and significant days, things like that. Yeah. Otherwise it just looks lazy and like you're not really invested in the relationship. Indeed. Yeah,
it's one important thing. But maybe, Miss Whiskers, maybe now it's 2025 and you've got a new relationship and that person does remember your birthday.
Hopefully, yes. Yeah? Indeed, yeah. So Your Life Sucks, right there.
Maybe you can tell us what day your birthday is and we'll get you a nice big juicy present.
Oh my.
From the General Red Strategist present warehouse.
Wow, you're just volunteering me to give a present to this person, are you?
Yep.
This person that we don't know.
In Australia, that'll be a big fee to pay for packaging.
Yeah, good lord. Yeah, Your Life Sucks there. Overwhelmed, also from Australia, this one. G'day, mates. Today and ever since I got pregnant, I hate how my husband smells. I hate his perfume, his toothpaste, his body odour, everything. When I tell him he feels offended, I just want a hygienic man to be a little less hygienic. Is that too much to ask? What?
Okay, so I know that when women are pregnant, I know that the things in the
the hormones can
change, and it can cause maybe it's overloading her sense of smell.
Maybe
that could be here, and these perfumes and everything are overexposing the sense of smell.
Yeah.
But toothpaste, how can you find toothpaste smelly unless that's really.
It's an odd one, that.
Yeah, and if you find it, so you don't want him to brush his teeth. You want his teeth to rot out of his face.
Well, yeah, it's a bit weird. I can see why people have gone YDI in the sense of like, well, sorry, but this kind of is a you problem, OP, to put it that way, to be quite brutal.
Yeah, body odor you can't. Well, you can with deodorant, but everyone has body odor.
Yeah,
that's why you sweat.
I feel like you kind of put in. I feel like the husband's in a bit of a situation here where it's like he can't do anything right. So come on,
Yeah.
Remember, OB, this is hormones talking.
Well, that's the main thing. That's what happened to her. It's funny because when my sister was pregnant with, she had a massive craving for hard-boiled eggs and pickles.
Yeah,
just that.
It's just weird things that happen. Yeah.
That's what you get, all gherkin.
Yeah.
But the interesting little fact about the smell that sweat is produced. When you sweat, there's obviously it's got quite a bad body odor.
Yeah.
It's not actually sweat doesn't actually smell. What is actually making the smell is the bacteria.
Yes.
Because the bacteria is feeding on the sweat, and that's what gives it that smell. So, but sweat does not smell at all. Completely smellless. It's the bacteria that is basically eating the sweat and thriving inside the sweat that's producing the smell.
Yeah.
So that's something that maybe scientists are looking at in the lab, how to make those bacteria stop letting off the smell. And then you could have as much body odour as you want, sweat as you want, and no one will ever smell. Imagine if they build in a laboratory where you can make the bacteria smell like sweets. Can you imagine that? And you just have sweets coming off your arm. No one would ever shower ever again.
No, that'd be weird.
Oh, yes. Smell. Yeah, if it's like smelled of like nice things like sweets or flowers or something like that, everyone will be extremely dirty because no one will want to wash themselves because they're just like, oh, it smells amazing.
Yeah, I smell like I don't need a shower. What would I need a shower for? I can see that backfiring.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit wide-eye on that one. Before you start insisting that your husband change, maybe you need to look at kind of yourself a bit first and think, is there anything I could be doing here to adjust? Yeah.
Well, when you stop being pregnant, which probably will happen when you pop the baby out of you, that will probably stop and you'll find the smells normal again.
Yes.
I would say. Care more, you monster. Oh, we're going to the Philippines now in Paranang City. I've never heard of that place. Paranang City. Today my mum cussed me out because I'm the only one who didn't really care. I didn't try hard enough to find a hospital to accommodate my older sister and her beloved little baby's condition. I tried over 20 hospitals, and those that had an MRI facility couldn't take her because of the mere fact that she wouldn't fit in.
Well, I think we know who's the favourite child here in this family by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's oh no, and as our usual FMLs come out, we've got a bad parent.
Indeed.
We always get one per FML. It always happens, and here we go.
Yeah.
We found the bad mother of our FML. I was getting worried there, Andrew. I was getting worried. I couldn't find one.
Couldn't find a bad parent. Oh dear.
I know.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I know it happens, but why do parents have to have favourites?
I know, it's terrible. It causes so much psychological issues for the child who's not the favourite, and of course it causes problems for, the favourite child as well. Behavioural issues usually.
Yeah, and it can cause issues when they're grown up as well. I mean, I'm hoping, but I don't think in my family, between me and my sister, there's favourites, so all I'm hoping at. But I don't know, because my parents never treated me or my sister different to the other.
No.
And obviously, I don't suppose your parents did either with you and your sister.
No.
So there we go. We're all okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, there are some parents out there who favour one over the other.
Yeah.
Causes a lot of issues.
Yeah, this.
In the later adult life as well.
Indeed. Well, I think we need to ask this OP, what's your sort of personal kind of financial situation like? Can you, the first step probably would be to have a word with mother and say, hey, you're being out of order, massively out of order. And if that doesn't go anywhere, then, hate to say it, but that might be one of the situations where you basically say, well, I'm going no contact with you then, if you're going to be like that. I don't want anything to do with you. If you want contact again, you're going to have to apologise. So put the ball in their court.
Where's Dad?
Yeah, where is Dad?
Can Dad help you?
Good question. So that's a Your Life Sucks, I think, on that one.
Okie dokie. What have we got next?
A 2012 one, Vacation Blues. Today I was heading on vacation with the family. On the way, our trailer tyre blew out. Because the trailer was tilted from the flat tyre, the door would not open to get the spare. After bringing the window to get the spare and putting it on, the spare blew out.
Oh dear. That would fit in well. That sucks completely. Yeah, oh well, God, some bad karma was flowing your way then.
It was. Just one of those days, I guess. There's not much else to say. Your life sucks.
Well, I think about it. It looks like it's going to be quite expensive because not only do they have to get another tyre, they have to buy a new window.
And a window, yeah.
To replace the window because they've just broken that to get into it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a bit expensive, and they've probably spent a lot of money to go on holiday.
Yeah.
So. Oh dear. Well, let's hope you might need to put in a bit of overtime at work to get some money rolling in.
Indeed. Not much else to say. Your life sucks on that one. That's really unfortunate.
Oh, it's 2012, so this is a long time ago, so it's probably all fine.
Indeed.
Right. Beginner's protest. Oh, now going to the Netherlands. My sister was yet again sprawled out on the kitchen floor. Passed out drunk? Nah. It was a die-in as part of her plan to annoy us into becoming insufferable vegans like her. I accidentally stepped on her hand and she screamed, making me jump and splash hot coffee everywhere.
Oof.
And not the hot coffee. Not that hot coffee.
No, not that hot coffee, Phil. Not that at all.
Why? No, I'm not being nasty towards vegans. So most vegans are lovely people, absolutely amazing. They don't mind. Some of their food is amazing, but you do get some insufferable ones like this who try to get you to be on that way. And you're like, no, okay, your food is all right. Your food is quite nice, but I don't want to give up meat. So fuck off.
Yeah, it's just one of those annoying things. It's just like, oh god, just tell her, stop it. Just like, I'm like wondering here, what's your home situation as well? Like, how old are you? Are you both over 18? If she's living with you, can you boot her out? But
I don't know why there's some vegans like that try to get you onto their core. Because obviously the difference between vegan and vegetarians just won't eat any meat, but vegans won't associate the animal products. So they won't eat cheese, they won't have egg, things like that. Any products like handbags or something that are made out of leather, won't have any of that. Some I've seen like scientific things about vegan diets that sometimes it's not always the best because they can't quite get there are some very high protein things, but they can't quite get full protein like you can get out of meat and stuff.
It's tricky because you have to basically like really plan the diet to make sure that you're compensating for the things that normally you get from meat. Yeah, because
meat as well has a lot of vitamins and minerals that some vegan stuff doesn't have.
Yeah.
So you have to supplement it with the capsules that give you the additional vitamins and minerals. Like for example, like steak has a hell of a lot of iron in it.
Yeah.
There's lots of, but there's no. I don't think there's like a really a vegan substitute like vegan meat or soya meat that's actually got that amount of iron in it, so they have to give themselves additional iron.
Yeah.
And of course, if you don't have enough iron in your diet, there's that condition called pica.
Indeed.
That's where you have and that's where you eat non-nutritional things. So it's like people eat dirt or haven't got enough iron in the diet.
I think it's like one of those things where it's like, I think sometimes it's good to have like, say like one or a couple of days in the week have like a vegan or a vegetarian day, and eat more sort of like greens and things like that. But it's one of those things where it's like, think carefully about whether that diet is really for you and whether it can give you what your body needs or not.
Exactly. Yeah, the vegetarians. I'm happy with everyone. The one I don't quite understand is pescatarians. they're like, no, I'm not eating any meat, but I'm okay with fish.
Yes.
What? Sorry, what? Hang on a minute. Last time I checked, yes, fish is a type of meat, so that doesn't quite work. I'm sorry, but fish is a type of meat. So, but I could be one easily. Like I love seafood and fish so much that if someone came up to me and said, "Right, you can never eat beef, lamb, pork, or anything again. The only meat you're ever allowed to eat is fish." All right.
We're fine with that.
Fine with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I sometimes I don't quite get pescatarians because they don't eat meat, but they will eat fish. But fish is meat. I'm sorry, but it's a form of meat.
Yeah.
But but yeah, life sucks, isn't it?
Indeed. Mother of the Year. Sounds like we're about to have another bad parent, Phil. Today, my bitch mother informed me I have 2 weeks to find a new place to live. When I said she legally has to give me 30 days, she says she doesn't because I refuse to pay rent as an adult. I have schizophrenia, obesity, and I'm not obligated to pay her rent. Oh, it's interesting.
Yes, that's not a very nice mother you have there.
It's that, but I'm interested in how many people have gone for YDI. Because the thing is, this is very much written from the point of view of the person who is being chucked out, and it's like it's always that thing of is this a reliable take, or are they being a bit sort of, I don't know. Is the mother a bitch here, or actually is this person being a bit problematic?
Maybe that's where it's coming from.
Yeah,
maybe
this is very much. I think we need way more information on this one, including I think we need somebody else's perspective on this rather than the OP's to try and get a sense of who's actually in the wrong here.
Yeah, maybe a sibling or the dad or someone, just to see what's going on.
Yeah, because the thing is, they're saying like, she said she doesn't because I refuse to pay rent as an adult, so I'm assuming this person is over 18, in which case
I had to pay rent.
Yeah, so did I. Well, after I turned 18, I had to pay rent to my parents, and I think that's right that you do, because you're an adult now, and they can't sort of claim things like child support costs, anything like that. So you have to try and help with the upkeep of the house.
Yeah, and especially if you've got a job as well, you need to provide money.
Yeah.
So absolutely. So yeah, maybe we do need a bit more information.
We need way more information on that one. Indeed, that's the option I'm going with there.
Yeah, no, it's a good option. All kinds of wrong. Today, after my boyfriend goes to me when he learned I was pregnant, another boyfriend. I think that's been 3 now. Where the boyfriends are not acting as they should be.
Oh, but wait until you read the next bit, Phil.
Well, hang on a minute. Who said you could read ahead?
Well, I couldn't help myself. I saw what was there. Go on, read it out, Phil. I'm going to read it so slow now. So okay.
After my boyfriend goes to me when I learned I was pregnant, I stormed to his house to tell his wife about us to get back at him. Oh, hang on a minute. Turns out he gave me a FAC address. A FAC address? Because the cops have called on me after I've screened at some random woman who lived there.
Damn.
Oh.
So, there's a lot here, Phil. There's a lot here. We got cheaters. We got going to a random house, not realising it was a random house. Cops are involved. Holy moly.
Yeah, because hang on a minute. There is some odd things going on here. So she's got a boyfriend,
but the boyfriend has a wife.
The boyfriend has a wife, and she knew about it. They weren't going to get back at him, and she was fine with it, even though he had a wife.
Yeah.
Sorry. There's some convoluted little pathways are going on here.
Indeed.
And
that's a YDI.
I gave her a fake address. Yeah, it is a bit there.
Yeah, because by the sound of it, you were cheating and you knew he was cheating, and so for some reason you felt it was fine to try and get back at his wife, who I'm assuming may not have known anything of what was going on. So rather than taking it up with him, you decided to try and take it out on her, which sounds a bit douchey.
And now you're gonna have to think about what to do because you're pregnant.
Yeah.
And how you're going to cope with a child.
That's true, actually. Yeah. I forgot about the pregnant bit. The pregnant bit.
Got to think about what you're going to do and how you're going to look after a kid like that.
So that's
especially if
that's a YDI, Phil. I hate to say it, but it's got to be a YDI on that one.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what? This is from 2014. Today, a customer said the pants she was buying rang up more than advertised. I quietly told her plus sizes were not on sale. The customer yelled in front of a whole line of people, so I'm fat and can't read. Any other insults you'd like to throw at me? And stormed out of the store. Well,
no, we didn't specifically say you were fat. We just said that you're carrying some pants or some whatever, trousers I suppose it is, that are plus sized. That's all it's saying.
Yeah.
So
that's on her. She's projecting a bit.
Saying fat and can't read. Yeah, that's correct. You can't read because clearly there was no sale on it, and the sale is only for ones that non-plus size things.
Yeah.
I can see what's going on. This customer was annoyed that it was a plus size clothes and the fact that she read it wrong, so she decided to take it out. Of course, that's what you do. You take it out on the retail worker.
Yep. You always get a customer like this, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, look, just because you can't read. Oh, jeez.
Well, hopefully we'll get that, because there's some customers who would storm out the store and then, I'm going to ring corporate. Fuck off. You're never getting my business again. Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah, boo-hoo, you're one person. Indeed, yeah. So yeah, that's Your Life Sucks on that one. I'm always got a bit of sympathy for retail workers when they have to put up with silly bullshit.
Because you were one yourself.
I was one myself back in my university days, yeah.
I wasn't, but I can view the same because I was a customer support agent. There's a lot of similarities.
Customer service, yeah. It's customer service, yeah. It's still the same thing, yeah. So you have been in customer service, Phil.
Well, the only difference was you were customer facing, whereas I was behind a phone.
You were a call centre worker, yeah. Indeed.
They could see you, but they couldn't see me.
Indeed.
So
I feel like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like call centre workers and things like that sometimes probably get it worse in a sense, because there's that thing about, obviously, if you're communicating with someone by phone or email, because obviously you can't see each other, there's that sense of anonymity, so sometimes people feel like they can be ruder.
Whereas in retail, if you look like you look like working there and you're bloody bodybuilder, well, you're not going to...
They're going to be a bit more polite to you. Yeah, Indeed.
You can be like, how dare you? Show me the manager. Where is he? All
I
right.
am
What did you say?
am the manager, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay. How come you're working? Yeah, I used to be a bouncer.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Right.
Even the AdSense algorithm is telling me that I need to get a new computer. By the looks of it.
Yeah, well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Don't worry. We don't snitch here in Singapore, but we don't allow you to eat chewing gum. That's for sure. My so-called friend snitched to teachers that I was the admin of the school confessions page, and I got scolded after school.
Okay, I take it the school confessions page is where students go to, well, it's funny that you'd be scolded for it. I'm guessing it's like an unofficial page, this. It's not actually affiliated with the school.
Yeah, we can basically talk shit about the school, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, the toilets are really bad. They stinky all the time. I hate maths. I hate science. And obviously they don't like that because in school you've got to love everything.
Yeah. I feel like, so a lot of people have gone with Your Life Sucks, but I feel like this is another, we need more information, please. What is this page and what have you been posting on there? Because depending on what you've been posting on there, my judgment of this could change. Because like, if you've just been pointing out things that are wrong with the teachers that are legitimately, problems that need addressing, then that'd be a Your Life Sucks. But if you've just been talking shit horribly about teachers and teaching staff, that could be different. That could be a YDI potentially.
Yeah, because you don't want to be nasty towards people.
No, you don't want to be a little terror. If you're going to be criticising people, you want it to be constructive and legitimate, in essence.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Indeed.
So we need a bit more information, definitely.
Yeah. Got to keep grinding. Today I was once again calling to work on my day off after someone called in sick. All I want is one day where I get to stay home, please. Well, if that's been approved, your day off, then I'm pretty sure you have every right to take that day off. They can't force you, right?
Yeah, and you need to stop. You're being a bit of a. If you keep coming in when everyone's sick and you keep saying yes and being a bit of a yes man, it sounds to me like I don't want to be nasty, but a little bit of a pushover.
Yeah, I was going to say, not to be rude here, but be careful that you're not setting yourself up as a bit of a doormat here, OP. Otherwise, they will keep trying to take advantage of your goodwill. It's one of those things that you've got to learn in life, when to say no to things.
Yeah, if you've got a day off, you've got a day off. It's called a day off for a reason. A day off is a time where you have an off day because you've got a day off. So take that day, be off.
Yeah, be off and enjoy it. Don't be guilt tripped into doing something that you don't need to do.
Do you know what? With this one though, even though it is Your Life Sucks, I can see where the people are going with you deserved it because you have deserved it in a way is that you should have taken the day off and not said yes, I'll come in.
Yeah. You got to look out for yourself, basically, I suppose, is what the people who click YDI are trying to perhaps communicate here. You need to stand up for yourself a bit.
We need button number 12. For fuck's sake, have that fucking day off, God's sake.
Yes. Well, I think we know where we stand on that one.
A moral panic of the day.
It's you, that's right.
I came home to my frantic mum boxing up all the family electronics. She'd heard about the Roblox lawsuit and is now convinced that every inch of the internet is crawling with paedophiles. Now my two little brothers are throwing ear-splitting tantrums and I have no way to drown them out.
God.
Roblox lawsuit? What's this?
What is this? I don't actually know.
Let's have a little research. Get on your keyboard and type away, Andrew. We need to know what this Roblox lawsuit
Roblox lawsuit 2025. Roblox predator groomed 10-year-old girl exchanging Roblox currency, probably for like explicit images or something. So it's a lawsuit by the looks of it. Losing. Yeah. Okay.
Let's go to have a look at WVNY.
WVNY.
It's an actual American news channel.
Yeah,
it is. News. Let's see what it say.
Local 13-year-old targeted by predator poses fellow child and exploited girl's age and vulnerability. Okay.
Oh dear.
Yes. Yeah, Lauren Traeger and Deborah Worley writing. Online gaming platform, blah blah blah. Just experiences.
Oh dear. That's what's happened here then. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's going to be a sexual predator.
Yeah, I mean that's not unique to Roblox. Like every platform is going to have weirdos and creeps on it who are trying to chance it. So it's not about like banning people's access to it. It's just teaching them what to watch out for. That's what you should be doing so that they know how to spot someone.
Oh, oh God. I don't want to sound political, it's fucking disgusting.
It is.
A paedophile is a fucking disgusting thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but how the fuck can you be that so mentally, incapacitated that you are sexually attracted to a child? Like, I don't understand. Of course, there's the dark web. The dark web where there are hundreds of them crawling about.
Oh yeah,
and
indeed.
they're sharing pictures with them on the dark web.
Yeah.
And you can't get it because you can't. It's very difficult to actually get to the dark web because you need to have a special browser to actually access it, and it's just horrendous. Oh, I can't get a relationship with a normal person, so I'll have it with a child. Like, it's utterly vile and disgusting.
Depraved, yeah.
They should be thrown into jail straight away.
Yeah, it's one of those, it's one of those things where it's like, you've got to, get them in jail and just get the fucking therapist team out immediately to try and find out what the hell's going on there. It's just, good lord.
I have heard as well that they are treated horrendously in jail.
They are, by other prisoners.
Similar to other prisoners, similar to people, rapists as well.
Well, the thing is, there's been one actually recently here in the UK. Roy Whiting, I don't know if you've heard it on the news, the guy who killed Sarah Payne, was she 10 years old, that girl? Yeah. He's been attacked recently in prison by another prisoner who tried to stab him. Yeah. Because,
that's the problem. It's them that get, because even though yes, they're they can be murderers and thieves and everything, even they realise that the paedophiles and rapists are the absolute dregs of society.
Indeed, yeah.
I don't understand what gets into both of them. What gets into the mind that they want children. The other one with doing someone without sexual consent.
Yeah,
it's just but then
usually you find it's people with real behavioural problems, things like that.
Things that had a childhood that they were abused by their parents, and horribly abused.
I mean, sometimes with rapists, often the statistical evidence usually shows is that a rapist usually is someone who is known to their victim, and that can typically be like people like domestic abusers, where you have abusive relationships and that kind of thing. So
Have you ever realised something? Have you ever realised what a therapist is if you split it up?
Yes. Pissed.
The rapist,
Yes.
Oh dear, how did that happen? Okay, the Latin language. What happened there?
Indeed. Oh dear.
Okay, I don't think we need to be talking about those sort of people. I think we should move on.
Because, your life sucks there.
Let's talk about those disgusting dregs of society.
Is it me or you? I can't remember.
Scroll back up, and I might remember if I think. No, yes, that was me.
Was
Maths
from 2017. Today I screamed at the top of my lungs in the middle of a math test because I saw a spider that wound up being a hairball. My teacher was incredibly sympathetic, taking off only 5 points for disrupting our working environment.
Okay, so was that 5 points off the test? So if it was like because if it was like marks and it was like 5 points for this, you're not going to get that 5 points or something like that.
I don't know. I assume that, but it is a bit YDI this one. Because that's kind of on you a bit.
I tell you what, so many people really, really don't like spiders. Like when I see one, I just see it as a minor inconvenience. Like, oh right, come here, let's throw you out, or let's squish you. But there are a lot. I think it's the biggest phobia in the world, next to heights. I would say, arachnophobia is a very big fear. Like, it's in the UK. Spiders can't really hurt you. Obviously, I can understand if you're in Australia or things like that. You have got vicious, venomous spiders, but it's amazing how many people really don't like spiders.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that, thousands and thousands and thousands of years of evolution is just hardwired into our DNA that we just don't like spiders. Indeed.
Okay, booby trapped. Today my girlfriend's dad is a doomsday prepper, but not on any face type. He's a nice guy. He let us borrow his forest cabin for holiday, but fortunately I spent the first 10 minutes of the holiday upside down one of his net traps while she phoned him asking how to get me down safely. Oh dear. I guess
I guess he has one of those net traps because presumably in case he ever needs to hunt animals, I guess, is why that's there.
Yeah. They're interesting people, doomsday prep. Obviously, they're getting so prepared to ready to stock up and encased with the whole world explodes, or we experience Armageddon, or
Yeah.
a nuclear fallout.
I mean, I can understand, like, learning a few, like, basic survival skills, or, like, stocking up on a few basic things like tinned foods, things like that, just in case, there's ever, say, like, I don't know, a day where, like, nationally something goes wrong with, say, like, the power grid, and there's, like, a blackout in large parts of the country or something for a couple of days. I can understand that, but some people really do take it to quite the next level, to put it that way.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, there are a lot of people who try to do that, and it can get, sometimes it can sort of overwhelm them. They can get it gets a bit too much.
Yeah. Like, there is, I think, a fine line between being a doomsday prepper and just being an outright conspiracy theorist and that kind of thing.
That would be funny though. While she's trying to call her down, saying, "Look, my boyfriend's got trapped. He's one of your bloody net traps again, Dad. Fucking hell! Can you just like tell us how to get out of it?"
Yeah.
And he's just hanging there going, "Oh my God, let me out."
I think that's definitely Your Life Sucks, that one. Yeah. At least your dad is apparently a nice, the girlfriend's dad rather, is a nice guy and all that. He's not like a complete weirdo or anything. Yeah, indeed. Clothes horse. Today I walked into work with my freshly cleaned jacket that I wear in the office due to the AC. The jacket has Velcro on it. I didn't realise until I took it off that one of my bras was stuck to the Velcro. My hair is long, so I hope no one noticed it, but I definitely greeted 2 people after walking in. Oops.
Ooh, okay. Oh dear, that's... it's funny that, isn't it? Because when you wash clothes or dry clothes, sometimes they just like get stuck to one another.
Yeah.
And I've had where I found a sock inside
shirt sleeve or something. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh God, what's that? I wonder how it happens, because it must get
Tangled.
it must go inside the sleeve or something.
Yeah.
as it's been, because obviously in a washing machine and a tumble dryer, it's obviously getting thrown around at high speed.
So like going all over the place.
Yeah, so that's why it goes in.
Yeah.
Hopefully you didn't get no one noticed, but maybe you can just quickly get in the bathroom and like sort it out.
Adjust it. Yeah. And Your Life Sucks on that one. Not much else to say, really.
To each their own. A guy I was into, and who denied me because he saw me as a friend only, bit friend zoned, began to date another girl. I asked him, why her and not me? And he wouldn't tell me. After pestering, we finally caved in saying, fine, plus size girls are not my thing. Happy now? So in other words, I have to lose weight to find love.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this is an unfortunate situation to be in. I can see why people have clicked YDI there, because probably the boy in this situation, the reason he probably wouldn't say was because he just didn't want to say anything that would hurt your feelings.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily have to be. I mean, there's loads of people out there, and someone is bound to
someone will like you for who you are. Yeah.
Exactly. And if I mean, it does have health benefits if you are feeling you want to lose weight.
Yeah, if you want to, then sure.
It's definitely, but no one force, and unless you're in a point where you're clinically obese, then you do have to, that can be. But I think it's I think in this case you just might have to deal with it and find someone else.
That is one of those situations where it's like, I wouldn't say outright say you deserved it. I feel that's a bit harsh, but I feel like it's one of those where, well, you asked him, and you kind of not only asked him, you pestered him by your own admission. So, he probably, like I say, was just trying to spare your feelings a bit there. So, you have to deal with it, unfortunately, like Phil says. Indeed. This is what TERFs believe. Today the kids got in a fight, so my wife told our son boys shouldn't hit girls, even if his sister is older and bigger. While my next upon his sister's dress claimed he's a girl today, then hit his sister in the face with an iPad, blacking her eye. I have no idea how to parent this.
Well, he one-ups you there. Yes, he got one right over on you.
Yes. Oh dear, I think you need to have a strong word with your son and tell him, no, you see through his bullshit there. He's just being mean.
Humour. And they're from the UK as well. How about that? Yes, typical British. That would be British type stuff, actually, I think.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, that's how your life sucks. I guess it's hard as a parent, when you're faced with these kind of situations where your kids are just acting up, and it's like, oh, for God's sake.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? That's what you actually got to do. When you've got siblings, you always have fights. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
when I was younger, I had loads of fights with my sister. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing. If you don't have fights with your siblings, it's actually looked on as a bit weird,
Yeah,
a bit out of the ordinary.
sibling
So,
rivalry is a thing.
Yeah, but then as you grow older, when you get to adults, you
mature.
yeah, and you treat people and you love each other and everything.
Exactly. Indeed.
So,
Your life sucks. Over to Phil.
close shave. Oh, another way back, 2009. Okay, well, not today, but the police posted a description of the car of a child abductor back in 2009. As everyone slowed down to read the billboard, I realised that the car's description and license plate were very similar to mine. Uh-oh. After getting death stares from passengers, I got pulled over twice.
Oh dear. That's a your life sucks, yeah. But,
It's so awful to have your doppelganger be a child abductor.
I know.
Oh dear. That's awful.
Oh dear. Yeah, you think, if people are giving you death stares, point to your license plate, because evidently, it's similar but not identical. You can just say, look, read my license plate and read that. It's clearly not me. Yeah.
Because you can't have license plate be the same. That's
No,
not
you
a thing.
can't.
So
No.
they're like one digit off or one letter off.
Yeah.
So, and then can you imagine getting pulled over and getting pulled over again, and you're like, oh god, no, it's not my car. All right, you just have to explain to the cops.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully the cops, realised their mistake pretty quickly and just backed off. But yeah, indeed, your life sucks definitely on that one. Better safe than sorry. Another Australian one. Today I thought I was going to shit myself at work. I speed walked all the way to the bathroom, clenching for dear life, barely got my pants down while simultaneously sitting unleashing. After all that, it was just a gigantic fart.
Oh, that's really annoying when that happens.
Yeah.
You think you need to go, and then all it is just a fart that's got caught. Oh god, and you think, oh no, I really need to go, and you go, oh, well, I didn't need to go. It's weird how you can confuse yourself with.
Yeah.
The sensations are very similar.
They are.
And all needing a shit is one of the most uncomfortable sensations ever, especially when you're in a car on like a road trip or journey and you need to go, and you're like, your brain shuts out everything. Everything around you gets shut out, and all you can think about is, I need the toilet. I remember I've had it happen when we've gone on a road trip and waiting to, on a motorway and the next service station was ages away. And I can remember my parents and sister talking to each other in the car. I can't remember any conversation because my brain was just focusing on, we need to go.
I need to go. I need that toilet now.
It's weird because your brain is not processing any of the words that are coming from people. The words are going into your ears, but the brain's like, no, don't care. We all I care about right now is find a fucking toilet. That's it. I don't care about these words that are coming into the ears here. All we care about is a toilet. So that's all you're thinking about.
Yeah, well, there's a your life sucks there on that one, OP, but also, you probably have a giggle about it afterwards.
It's probably because as well that your intestines and rectum are obviously sending signals to the brain going, we need to go, and the brain's going, there's nothing I can do. Honestly, there's nothing I can do right now. There's no toilet in sight. You're going to have to hold it. And the rectum's like, I'm struggling. There's nothing I can do.
That was the drama of the rectum and the brain with Phil.
and then the ears coming in saying, oh, some words are about to come in. And the brain's like, I don't give a shit about those words. We've got more important things going on here.
Don't give a shit. Love the pun.
Yeah.
Your life sucks. There you go. Is it you? I think it's you, isn't it? Yeah.
So a bit of high school drama. Today I dumped my boyfriend, but I can see some capital letters coming, so here we go. Today I dumped my boyfriend before school for not putting enough effort into this relationship. He said, okay, and then he was walking with a whole new girl at school.
I mean, you dumped him. I mean, there's not much else you can do about that. If you dumped him, that's pretty definitive. He's allowed to talk to other girls.
I think she wanted a bit. Well, hang on. We can't be. He or she wanted a bit more drama when he just went, okay.
Yeah.
And then just and stopped. He wanted like, no, how could you do this to me? No, oh my God, we've been together 59 years. 59
years at high school.
Yeah. God, how many times you've been held back? Jesus.
Man, Makes me think of like in the 70s and the 80s, whenever they used to do things like films like Grease and other like high school based movies, and all the actors would be like 40 years old.
Yeah, I do remember. I remember
Yeah.
that. It's also weird when you have you ever gone back to your school to explain how? Because I remember going
I
back
never
to school.
have. No.
I did when I was in university, and I
Right.
went back to explain to some high school what university was like.
Yeah.
And it was weird because it was because in university I was doing a German, and I went back to a German class back in my secondary school and explained what I was doing in university. What sort of German stuff I was doing, and it was interesting, but it was odd.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess it does feel pretty weird. Yeah.
I was like, I've walked back into my secondary school, and I was like, bloody hell, I haven't been here for about 4 years.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if any of the teachers who I remember from when I was at high school, I wonder if they're still teaching there. I mean, some of them probably still are. But yeah, I've never been back to my high school. Maybe I should contact them and say, hey, next time I'm up north, do you ever want to have... Well, actually, I won't be able to because my holiday leave periods from work tend to fall across times when schools will be off as well. But
yeah, well, you might be able to do it maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
See how it goes.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, that's a bit of a widey eye on that one. Okay. Today I farted in bed like my parents do. It sounded like an unexpected trumpet. Luckily no one was nearby. I usually don't fart. It took me by surprise. Well,
okay. That's a bit mundane. That's quite mundane.
That's very mundane.
but you, what do you mean you usually don't fart? Everyone farts. A fart takes you by surprise. Also, you feel a fart happening, so how can it take you by surprise?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's
weird
the
one.
thing.
Strange.
I do feel very sorry for the trumpet, trombone, and tuba, because the sounds they make, unfortunately, yes, it's very. I mean, the trumpet is a bit more high pitched, but the tuba, oh dear, the tuba's very more.
Yeah,
the tuba's probably the one that sounds the most like a fart.
Indeed.
It's obviously the one with the deepest pitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really. I wonder who was the first person to fart and then go, hang on a minute, that sounds very similar. Yeah, it was like back in the 11th, 12th, whenever those musical instruments were invented, probably about the 17th, 18th century.
Oh,
and they were going
that, surely. Yeah. It'll probably be like really ancient. It'll probably be something. Yeah.
I don't think it'd be like as far back as ancient Greece. Maybe medieval.
Well, they had trumpet like instruments way back in the ancient era. Like you'll see depictions of them in various archaeological reliefs and things like that. But maybe not exactly like what we have now. But they'll have ones that produce similar noises. Yeah.
Just imagine the musician who obviously played the trumpet, and then he went home and he accidentally farted, and he went, hang on a minute, that sounds a bit familiar. I don't remember getting my trumpet out. Yes. What was that? And then his wife was like, you just farted, Steve. Oh yeah, not Steve. You just farted, Herodotus.
Herodotus. All right, the ancient Greek individual.
Yeah.
I am a walking wind instrument. Isn't that part of the story of that children's film Thunderpants? The kid in it, like at one point, he's recruited by an opera singer because he can actually fart in like a really high pitch, and the opera singer gets him to fart in the background whilst he pretends he's singing in a very high pitch or something.
I remember something like that. Yeah.
Weird film. Indeed. Yeah. I think it's you, isn't it?
Sting operation. Another 2009. I sold a customer some beer. He then asked to see the manager and told me he was a 19-year-old undercover cop. My knee-jerk was to panic and curse aloud before realising he was balding, toothless, probably 50, certainly not a cop, and laughing at me for being such a gullible moron. Oh, yeah.
That's not a weirdy eye. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that would definitely be that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hopefully your naivete is gone now from 2009.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, when you're 19 and you're doing a customer service job, you probably are going to be a bit nervous and probably not thinking entirely straight. So I can fully understand the knee-jerk reaction, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Have a laugh about it. Don't take it too seriously. He was just messing with you.
Hang on. What is? No, I was thinking, what is the age you can join the police force? I thought 19's a bit young.
Well, no, he's not. He's not a police officer. The 19-year-old. He's selling a customer beer. He's the person selling the beer. He's not the police officer. still with me there, Phil?
No, yes, I'm still
Okay, there you are. I thought for a second that Discord had cut out again.
No, it hasn't. It's been doing well.
Oh, it's doing well, good. Yeah. Yeah. Indeed. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, I misread it. Yeah. No, I get where you're coming from. Yeah. He told me he was a 19-year-old undercover cop. Yeah, sorry, I misread that entirely. But yeah, no, you can't be a cop at like 19, I don't think. Well, actually, maybe you can if you're like a police cadet or something. I don't know. I don't actually know the answer to that. Weird. Yeah.
The laws in the US are all strange.
Yeah, they are. Indeed.
The fact a Kinder egg is illegal, but guns are not. Well, so sorry, what? Hello?
Oh, yes, because heaven forbid that our kids are, gambling for toys with Kinder eggs, but oh no, they can have a gun, that's fine. Yes.
That's not the reason that Kinder eggs are illegal.
Is it not? What is the reason?
Because they've got a toy inside it and they're worried that children would choke on it.
Oh, they're not that small of a toy, are they?
They're worried they'll choke the little egg thing. That's the reason the Kinder egg. It's not of any gambling. No, the reason it's illegal is because they're worried that they'll on the toy inside. And that's the thing. All food objects in the US cannot have a toy inside it for fear of choking.
Oh man, the Americans are all missing out. Getting your box of cereal and having the toys in it—that's the best part.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, and the fact that you can join the military at 18, but you can't drink until 21.
Yeah. Come to think of it, actually, here's a good question. Here in the UK, do cereal brands still do that, where they put toys sometimes in them? Because I feel like I've been down cereal aisles here in the where I am, and I've never really seen that actually. Has that gone out of fashion?
I don't mind you. We don't really get the kids.
No,
cereal.
we don't. I feel like you'd notice it surely when you're browsing cereal aisles and all that. If it was a thing, I don't know.
Yeah, it would say get a free squiggly dinosaur in every purchase. But you haven't seen. I don't know. Maybe they've done it. Maybe they found it was too expensive to make them toys. Although if you're McDonald's, you still. I think you still get a toy.
Yeah, I think you do. Usually the cheap plastic tap, but yeah.
That's a funny fact. The fact that McDonald's is actually the biggest toy distributor in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
Right, and the last one. Andrew?
Yes, it is me, isn't it? Tidy and neat. By what have I done? Today my neighbour asked me to empty and unplug their fridge while they were on vacation. I took what I could use and threw away the rest. It looks like I also I can't talk all of a sudden. Unknowingly threw away a bottle of spices that were handpicked by her uncle and handmade with love, which her son loves eating too. I feel like a jerk.
Oh.
Well.
Oh no. Oh dear, you threw away spices.
Well, to be fair here, if the neighbour wanted you to conserve anything, they probably should have told you. And by the sound of it, they haven't.
Yeah. Because they would have said, right, can you please empty and unplug my fridge? But please, keep the spices.
Yeah. Indeed. Yeah, I feel like if you're asking someone to do that for you, if there's anything in there that you want them to keep and make sure, they're not throwing away, you've got to tell them. It's not on them if you fail to tell them and then they throw something away. You can't then turn around and say, oh, I wanted you to save that. Well, you should have said something then, shouldn't you?
I was also thinking what type of spices, but then I was thinking I don't think it's the hot, overly hot spices because it says they were hand-picked, so it must be something, like thyme, rosemary, each those sort, because those ones you can hand-pick, of course. So it'll be those types of spices, not hot spices.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to go and pick a Carolina Reaper pepper or a cayenne pepper.
It's interesting. When it says handmade with love, I was like, what exactly is this spice that you've thrown away? What is it? I'm curious to know what it is, Phil.
Maybe it's maybe came from the garden.
Maybe.
And put together really nice, like getting loads of sprigs.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know, Andrew, because I haven't lived with them.
Know. Well, why haven't you lived with them? Yeah.
Because it's been a while since I've been to Germany, so...
Yeah. Oh, so you're sort of saying that if you were in Germany, you would be living with them?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. I'd find out who they were, and I'd go and live with them and see what sort of spices they were using. And then I'd introduce them to super hot spices and see if they can take it just as well as I can.
Yeah, because, we all know so much about your ability to handle spices, Phil.
I love a good hot sauce. Oh, yes. Give me la hot sauce.
La hotu sauce.
That's
Okay.
it. Oh, chug that down.
Yes.
Chug it down. I got Frank's Red Hot sauce in like glug glug glug. Oh, it's just like orange juice, spicy orange juice.
All right, well, so your life sucks then on that one, OP.
Yep.
And on that bombshell, we'll wrap up here, won't we, Phil?
We've done a good chug as per usual of FML. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, we've done over an hour, actually. It's been pretty good. Really good. Nearly an hour and 10 minutes. So, in that case, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. And, as usual, outro spiel, social media, blah, 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 all that in the video description. You know, the flipping drill by now. I get bored sometimes of having to constantly recite this outro, Phil.
Yeah,
yeah.
I noticed. Maybe I should do it for you.
Okay,
So
do it in a
guess
very
what?
funny voice.
Hello guys, so what you need to do is in the video description there will be a link to the propagandist channel. Ooh, exciting. And with that, if you press the link, you will get transported into a new realm,
A very
otherwise
magical
known
place.
as the general protagonist
The
channel. There you go,
protagonist
the
channel.
protagonist. But also as well in the video description are links to Facebook and Twitter, otherwise known as X, but we don't give a shit about Elon Musk's new naming, so it'll stay as Twitter. And if you click those links, you can see all the posts that Andrew puts up, whether he's talked about what he's done in the day to the shit he's had later in the evening. There will be everything you will ever need to know, and all of that is available once again in the description below of this video. Not the video after this one or the video before this one, but this video, well actually it probably will be in that video as well, but this video, you will find it there. And also will be a lovely message saying that Phil is amazing, he's so lovely, I wish there was a person as amazing as he was. NC.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
There's definitely that
Thank
message
you.
right there, indeed.
Where are my
Extolling.
roses? I thought that was as good as Shakespeare, that.
Indeed, it was so Shakespearean, it transported me to another realm, Phil.
Oh,
Absolutely.
dear. Yeah. Waiting for my roses to be thrown onto the stage.
Oh, yes. For your encore.
Yeah. Oh, you want me back? Oh, right.
Yes.
I can do an intro for you. Hello, viewers and vieweresses, and welcome to Fuck My Life, where we've already done it, so never mind. Maybe next time.
Yes. Okay, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, what the? What? This feels like we're actually being put into the game. What, are we having a chase scene right off the bat? Josie, over here. That's what he's going to call. That's going to be, oh, what the? Ooh. Okay, I don't know if we want to be near that. Are we just going downstairs? Oh, hello. I mean, it's an interesting form of chase sequence, but, okay. Oh, well, there's another one right there. I guess I'm going this way, am I? Jesus. Oh! Well, that's another one. Oh, well, you're over there now? Don't go that way, Josie. Over here. That's Shuichi's pet name for Kaide now. Oh! Well, yeah, that one's en route. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can sprint, can't I?